and welcome to Linamar. I always like to just start off with, sounds a little woo-woo, but just take a deep breath and look around. And you know, we don't see our beautiful hills today, but I like to say it's always a good day at the beach. Whether we're a little drippy and wet or the sun's blazing, we are so lucky to be here, and we are so grateful that you are here with us. My name is Anna, and I've been a site captain here at Linamar for 25 plus years, along with Jim here at Linamar. We have 2 junior site captains, which we call the Pelican Squad. This is one of PBC's programs that we are most excited about. We have over 40 plus high school students that join us and take leadership positions. We have MJ and Keaton, and these girls are knowledgeable and will help you sort all your stuff when we get back. We have Robin, another site captain, who's here for questions and help. Julie, one of the PBC naturalists, can answer all kinds of questions about what you find in the back. And
then Bill.
Bill wanted to make sure everybody knows that there's a creek cleanup, which is critical because what goes in the creek comes out on the beach. And also here with the Linamar Water Quality Coalition, talk about the efforts that are underway to clean up the creek so that the creek goes into Linamar Beach.
Yeah.
And Linamar Beach is one of the most polluted beaches.
yeah.
Sadly.
So we
Make
have
sure to visit him after.
Yep, our creek, Linamar at San Pedro, Linamar Creek feeds right in here, and we always get failing grades, not because of litter we see on the beach, but because what's coming down the creek. So he'll have some great information. Yeah. So who do we have here with us today? I know Sustainable San Mateo.
Yay!
Woohoo!
We have the leader of Sustainable San Mateo right here. Awesome.
Do we have any other groups here?
I know there's some coming from the city. I'm not sure
Look
which.
at this. Wow, Julie, we have plastic-free coastside. Not here yet. How about Oceana High School?
Hey.
Woo-hoo. Mercy. Yahoo!
Right. Oh, Mercy. That's where you guys are from.
Sacred Heart. Not here yet. San Mateo. Okay, San Mateo and Stanford High School. Thanks, Julie. That's so helpful.
And what about just individual heroes?
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, in the past we've had people go, I'm just me. Like, awesome, great, or with the family. All right, what do you think you're going to find out there? Mostly.
Plastic.
Plastic.
Thank you. Plastics. Boo. And really what we'll find most out there are those film plastics, the soft plastics, the wrappers from your protein bar. And we're always just standing around like, I guess this is just trash as much as
Not.
It's not. We
It's
can do
not.
It,
I have Redwell.
I was going to say,
Yes.
Redwell is a curbside program that you pay for. You can do that. And our Safeway is also collecting film plastics.
Thank you for doing
Yeah,
Redwell.
Redwell.
So
is-
if you guys want to give me those wrappers, I'll just put them in my Redwell box.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
so great.
Yeah. What else might you see out there?
Water bottles.
Water
Water
bottles.
bottles. What do you say? Cigarette butts.
Like
yeah.
caps.
The
Somebody
P-
said glass for sure.
The Pacific Beach Coalition over our years is up to over 2 million cigarette butts. So you'll see a lot of that around here in the parking lot. Those are most of the things that we'll find.
But one of the things everybody knows here already that plastic never breaks down, right? We already know that.
Yeah.
So super important. I just learned actually after doing this 28 years. If you go over here and some of these piles, the little tiny pieces of plastic hide themselves under the piles. They come in with the tide and they don't leave. They're under the piles.
Yeah, under the cloud, right.
And that little tiny plastic, oh my God, that's so harmful to everything. You all have it in your brains right now. We all have a piece of plastic in there.
And speaking
Some
of
have more.
plastics, I always have to say all those film plastics that we were talking about, really one of the messages we want you to take home is consumer choice, right? I'm at Costco and I see that big, giant cases of plastic water bottles. Oh, right? We can make choices every day. Our reusable coffee cups. or reusable water bottles. Those are things that we can do because really, ultimately, we have to reduce the trash we generate. So that's one of the things we want you to experience here today is like, yikes, where is all this coming from? Most people don't come to the beach and leave their trash anymore. That used to be a problem. We think with education that's changed. A lot is coming in off the tide and down the creek. So we just ask that your experience, you kind of think about that, be aware. We also really mostly want you to kind of connect with the beach.
You know,
Love your walk,
Yep.
enjoy your walk, think about all the animals that you're saving and kind of saving ourselves too.
you know, when we started this 28 years ago, we used to get regularly 30 big bags of trash. 30. We'll get like 2 today, which is fantastic. And that's due to you all doing all this work and everybody else. And our second generation here that doesn't litter the way we used to. Also, they used to have makeshift fire rings on this beach. That was kind of a problem. Sadly, they all had to go. I was in favor of keeping a couple organized, but they all had to go because people just weren't responsible. So there was just trash all over the place. So it's really, really changed. And that's due to you all doing this. Anna, in 1997, walking down the beach, she goes, well, if we don't pick up this, who's going to pick it up? And that's how we started.
We are the ones we're waiting for, right?
Yeah, and
It's
it's a-
not us who. And again, as you're kind of doing this, I want you to think about the litter in front of your house, the litter in front of where you live, right? All that stuff eventually is going to end up down here. I see lots of you brought your own buckets and gloves and picker-uppers. We really appreciate that. So as you walk along the beach, if you have your own stuff, fantastic. If not, we have several buckets here, and we ask that you separate cigarette butts.
What's
Those
this for
little-
again?
Right.
Crazy.
Those little yogurt cups are to separate cigarette butts. That is really important data for us. We submit that to Coastal Commission. We send those off to TerraCycle to recycle. I don't really understand that, but they make guitar picks and even a giant picnic bench.
Up at Muscle Rock, there's a picnic table made from a million, I think.
We ask that
I can explain it later.
anything organic, was alive, is alive, stays on the beach. We don't want feathers, rocks, kelp, unless it's like totally tangled up with fishing line. If
Wood
you-
only if it's got nails or paint in it.
painted, yep.
And do it.
If you see any animals in distress, let us know. Any dead animals, we don't want crabs or birds. All of that stays out there. Nature takes care of all of that.
2 other things really quickly. Don't take surfer stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Over the years,
That's a problem.
people come back with their keys and everything. The surfers come back. There's a big turtle thing there. I just went down and talked to them. It's really cool. It's called Walk on Water. It's for special needs kids. They're going to be out there surfing today. So stop by and say hi. It's fun to be out there. But if you see surfer stuff down there, leave it. Unless it looks like it's really junky. Well, depends on the surfer. But if it's really junky and it looks like
You
junk.
can tell.
You can tell, but if it's like all neatly folded,
And at the north end of the beach, you'll see kind of some roping that's endangered snowy plover habitat. I don't think it's their season right now, so they won't be there, but we just ask that you stay out of that.
yeah. And 2 special projects. One, if you go south,
To the
you
creek.
get a lot of stuff. Past the creek and into that parking lot, you'll get a lot of trash. Another special project, if anybody wants it, cross the road and you go up that side of the highway on a walk path and then come back at the right, you'll get a lot because people, they go to the fast food places and on the way back. And we really appreciate, you can complain about it or you can pick it up, right? We pick it up.
So we ask that you start heading back around 10:30, 10:45, and the most important thing, don't just drop off your bucket and say, thanks a lot, see you later. We ask that you help us sort. We will separate recycling, trash, and cigarette butts, and we have a whole team of people here to help you do that.
And it's not everything these days, everybody. Only 7% gets recycled, but even some of the stuff they're recycling, they say that doesn't go. If that gets in the recycling, they cut the whole thing and they throw it in the trash. So it's really careful. We'll do that. And people who just got here, welcome, and we'll get you parking passes and all that.
All right, go ahead and get
Here we go,
started.
here we
We'll
go,
see you
here we go.
around
Make sure you sign
10:30,
in.
10:45.